Welcome back, everybody. It is January 15th, and that means it's run streak day 104. And we're in Indianola, Iowa. We're at Summerset State Park, one of my favorite places to come run. And today's run is going to be pretty short. Well, the shortest run of the week anyway. I'm aiming for about 4.5 miles. I haven't done any runs this week that have been less than 5. So if I do 4.5, it's actually going to put me just over 40 miles for the week, which is right where I want to be. It's a little breezy today, but the temperature isn't bad. It's actually 48 degrees Fahrenheit in the sun. It's a little cooler here in the shade, but it's actually pretty warm today versus what it's been last week. I don't even have a jacket on. I don't even really think I need these gloves. I just put them on because I brought them. But yeah, it feels good today. Nice to not have a day where I'm heavily layered anyway. And we made it to the lake, or one of the lakes. Well, the plan today was actually to stay on the paved road, but I was just looking at the trail over there, and it doesn't look too terribly muddy. And I don't have my trail running shoes on, but I don't know, it doesn't look too bad. I might go and hit that trail up just to see. If it gets too muddy, I'll just turn around and come back onto the paved part, but I don't know that I want to do 4 laps around the lake just on the paved part. I feel like that's going to get kind of boring. We'll see though. Made a quick stop down here on the frozen lake. It's pretty solid. I mean, you can walk out there. I don't know that I'd go out towards the middle there, but the sides are just fine. One of the reasons why I stopped was to shoot a quick clip for the opening scene of the video, but also I was looking at my watch, at my Garmin, and sometimes these wrist-based heart rate monitors are a little wacky. And now the pace that I was running was like 8:45, so it's like my normal run all day, easy pace basically. But it was saying that my heart rate was like 190 something, which is absolutely not true. I mean, I would know if my heart rate was 190. That's really high for me anyway. So yeah, I'm just sitting here waiting for my watch to basically hopefully reset itself or whatever and think that my heart rate's back to normal, which it's been a couple minutes, so it should be fine. So I'm gonna get back to running. So I was literally just watching my watch, and the heart rate was still saying it was pretty high. It was like 177, and then bam, all of a sudden, just out of nowhere, it dropped down to 141, which is about where I should be if I'm running 8:45 to 9 minutes per mile. It should be right around the low 140s. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the heart rate thing this morning. It's actually been pretty good lately. I haven't had many problems with that. Like, that really only happens very occasionally. Like, I can't even think of the last time that I looked down and it was like way off. And it's usually high and not low as far as the reading goes. So I don't know, but post in the comments though, do you have the same trouble with your wrist-based heart rate monitor? I still have a chest strap, but man, I haven't worn that in a long time. Maybe I should run for a week with the chest strap on and then compare it to a week of the wrist one, just to see how different are the readings. The gun range is popping today. It is Sunday and it's a little bit warmer than it has been, so people are out and about. There's other people out walking and enjoying the state park today, whereas a lot of the times I have this place to myself when it's really cold. But yeah, the gun range is going. People are out there shooting, making a lot of noise. That's okay though. We're gonna duck into the woods here, check out this trail. All right, back on the paved road here. The trail actually wasn't bad at all. There's a few spots that were a little bit muddy, but even with my road shoes on, it was mostly dry. and good actually. So I got one more lap to do here. I'll probably go and hit the trail again on that last lap around, and then I'll be done with my 4.5 miles, and I'll hit my 40 for the week. Now I'm gonna have to look it up when I get home. I'll have to check on Strava when my last 40-mile week was, because if I'm guessing off the top of my head, that would probably be either 2018 or 19 maybe. But 2020 through 22, I had a lot of injuries, knee injuries, both knees actually. And yeah, I really wasn't running high miles at any point during that stretch. So I'm guessing 2018. Stay tuned, later in the movie, we'll look it up. All right, so we're back at the parking lot where we're parked here. I'm just gonna let Inga know I got one more lap to do so she knows how long to wait. Okay, one more lap to go. So before I forget, let's get into the Bruce Willis movie that we watched last night. Now this one was called Catch 44, and Bruce Willis was in there, Forrest Whitaker. Gosh, I don't remember the girl's name. The young lady from True Blood, the red-haired chick from True Blood. I don't remember her name, I'm sorry. I'll put it on the screen, I guess, once I look it up. Yeah, Bruce Willis, again, it's one of those ones where he wasn't the main character. He did play a good role, especially towards the end. He was more active in it, but it was actually a good movie overall, especially if you want to hear Forrest Whitaker try to talk like Tony Montana throughout the course of a movie. Then I recommend this one, because I think they had him playing a Cuban character, if I had to guess. But yeah, it was pretty good. The story was good, the writing was good, the acting was good. Much better than some of the ones that I've seen over the past, like, what, 3 or 4 nights. So I would recommend this one. This one was on Tubi. I'm not really gonna give away any plot points or anything like that, but it was interesting. Go check it out if you haven't already. All right, made it to the end of the run. Let's check the stats here. Pace today was 8 minutes, 41 seconds. Time on the run was 44 minutes, 1 second. Distance today was actually just over 5 miles. When I got back to the parking lot, I was at like 4.75. So I decided to just run a little bit further, round it up to 5 basically. Might as well, it's not really that much of a difference. But that should put us over 40 for the week. I'll put whatever the mileage ends up being up on the screen here. And I'll also have the Strava information and the totals for the run streak in general as usual. Good run though, weather was nice. Just a tad windy, but not really enough to actually make it cold. I mean, again, I'm just in this, you know, light layers and perfectly fine. Sweating a little bit from my hat. I feel like I could have just worn a baseball cap today, to be honest. But better to be prepared, I guess. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started with my day now. We got some shopping to do. We're gonna go hit some thrift stores. We got a grocery store to go to and some other stuff as well. We'll see you guys in a bit.
Okay, so as promised, I wanted to look up when my last 40-mile week was. So it's way back here, May of 2017. I was thinking it was 2018 or 19, and I was doing a good amount of 30-mile weeks in those years. But the last time I did over 40 miles in a week, incredibly, was 2017. So that's pretty amazing. Now we'll look at this week here. Let me pull it up. Okay, and here's this week, January 2023. Just a hair over 40 miles. We barely made it there. So when you think about it, if I would have done my 4.5 miles like I originally intended, actually wouldn't have hit the 40-mile mark. I would have undershot it there. So I am definitely glad that I pushed for that little extra bit at the end to put it over 5 miles and put us over that 40-mile mark for the week. So pretty cool. long time coming for that, I guess, and there's many more to come. All right, that's going to do it for today's video. Thanks so much for watching. As always, please like and subscribe if you're not already. It definitely helps this channel out. Hit the notification bell if you want to be notified for new videos. Till tomorrow, everybody. Take care.